Welcome to Bible Quiz TV. Today's quiz is all about Jonah, featuring 15 questions that will test your knowledge of this fascinating biblical figure. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. If you're ready to dive into the world of Jonah, let's get started. Question 1. Who was the father of Jonah? A. Amittai, B. Zechariah, C. Uzziah, D. Beor. Jonah chapter 1 verse 1. Now the word of the Lord came unto Jonah the son of Amittai, saying. Question 2. Which city did God ask Jonah to go to? A. Joppa, B. Tarshish, C. Nineveh, D. Bethlehem. Jonah chapter 1 verse 2. Arise, go to Nineveh, that great city, and cry against it, for their wickedness is come up before me. Question 3. Which city did Jonah attempt to flee to instead? A. Nineveh, B. Joppa, C. Bethlehem, D. Tarshish. Jonah chapter 1 verse 3. But Jonah rose up to flee unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord, and went down to Joppa. And he found a ship going to Tarshish. So he paid the fare thereof, and went down into it, to go with them unto Tarshish from the presence of the Lord. Question 4. What was Jonah doing on the ship while the storm was raging? A. Praying, B. Hiding in the kitchen, C. Sleeping, D. Reading. Jonah chapter 1 verse 5. Then the mariners were afraid, and cried every man unto his God, and cast forth the wares that were in the ship into the sea, to lighten it of them. But Jonah was gone down into the sides of the ship, and he lay and was fast asleep. Question 5. What did the sailors do to increase their chances of survival? A. Lower the sails, B. Threw the cargo overboard, C. Dropped anchor, D. Turned the ship away from the storm. Jonah chapter 1 verse 5. Then the mariners were afraid, and cried every man unto his God, and cast forth the wares that were in the ship into the sea, to lighten it of them. But Jonah was gone down into the sides of the ship, and he lay and was fast asleep. Question 6. How did the sailors discover Jonah was responsible for the storm? A. Flipped a coin, B. Cast lots, C. God told them in a vision, D. Jonah confessed. Jonah chapter 1 verse 7. And they said every one to his fellow, Come, and let us cast lots, that we may know for whose cause this evil is upon us. So they cast lots, and the lot fell upon Jonah. Question 7. Who suggested that Jonah be thrown overboard? A. The ship's captain, B. The ship's cook, C. The captain's parrot, D. Jonah himself. Jonah chapter 1 verse 12. And he said unto them, Take me up and cast me forth into the sea. So shall the sea be calm unto you. For I know that for my sake this great tempest is upon you. Question 8. What did the ship's crew do once the storm had ceased? A. They made sacrifices to God. B. Set sail for home. C. Tried to rescue Jonah. D. Ate a great feast. Jonah chapter 1 verse 16. Then the men feared the Lord exceedingly, and offered a sacrifice unto the Lord and made vows. Question 9. What happened to Jonah after he was thrown overboard? A. He clung to some driftwood. B. He was swallowed by a great fish. C. He swam to shore. D. He was carried by God to shore. Jonah chapter 1 verse 17. Now the Lord had prepared a great fish to swallow up Jonah, and Jonah was in the belly of the fish 3 days and 3 nights. Question 10. Where did Jonah go after reaching dry land? A. Jerusalem. B. Nineveh. C. Joppa. D. Damascus. Jonah chapter 3 verse 3. So Jonah arose and went unto Nineveh according to the word of the Lord. Now Nineveh was an exceeding great city of 3 days' journey. Question 11. How long was it to be before the city Jonah had a message for was overthrown? A. 1 week. B. 1 month. C. 40 days. D. 1 year. Jonah chapter 3 verse 4. And Jonah began to enter into the city a day's journey, and he cried and said, Yet 40 days, and Nineveh shall be overthrown. Question 12. What was Jonah's reaction to the way the people of the city responded? A. He was delighted. B. He was angry. C. He was too tired to care. D. He was scared. Jonah chapter 4 verse 1. But it displeased Jonah exceedingly, and he was very angry. Question 13. What did Jonah do while he waited to see the city's fate? A. He went 3 days' journey into the desert to meditate. B. He walked round the city walls. C. He sat down on the east of the city. D. He stayed in one of the town's inns. Jonah chapter 4 verse 5. So Jonah went out of the city and sat on the east side of the city, and there made him a booth and sat under it in the shadow, till he might see what would become of the city. Question 14. What killed the plant that God had provided Jonah for shade? A. The hot sun. B. Lack of water. C. Locusts. D. A worm. Jonah chapter 4 verse 7. But God prepared a worm when the morning rose the next day, and it smote the gourd that it withered. Question 15. Which direction did the scorching wind upon Jonah come from? A. North. B. East. C. South. D. West. Jonah chapter 4 verse 8. And it came to pass when the sun did arise that God prepared a vehement east wind, and the sun beat upon the head of Jonah, that he fainted and wished in himself to die, and said, It is better for me to die than to live. Thank you for watching today's quiz. Your comments and participation mean the world to us, so don't hesitate to share your thoughts and scores below. For more quizzes and spiritual insights, explore our channel. Stay blessed, and may your faith journey be enriched with each passing day. See you in the next video.